This is Bosie's from Bosie's Pizza. Today I'm going to show you how to make your Bosie's cheese and pepperoni pizza. Okay? First thing you have to do before anything is preheat your oven. Okay? You're going to preheat your oven to 500 degrees if you have an electric stove. Okay? If you have a gas stove, you're going to preheat your oven to the highest temperature you can get it. Okay? This is a fast process pizza that takes maybe 7 to 9 minutes to make. So we need it at its highest temperature, okay? When you open your kit, you should have dough, sauce, mozzarella cheese, hand-cut pepperoni, Parmesan cheese, and herbs, okay? And from home, you should have pizza pan, a spoon, a pizza cutter, a spatula, a brush, oil, as well as flour. Okay, now you can use all-purpose flour, that's absolutely fine, okay? So we're gonna start here, and actually, you know what? If you don't have any of these products, brush, pan, cutter, spatula, whatever, go to bosies.com and you can purchase it from the site, okay? So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna actually take our pan, brush, and oil and dip the brush in the oil one time. And we're going to spread the oil on the pan, okay? You don't want too much because you want your dough to be crisp on the bottom, okay? You just don't want it to stick to the pizza pan, okay? If you have a Teflon pan, that's pretty cool, but I would still oil it just light oil, okay? You don't need much, okay? All right, once that's done, put that away, put that to the side. You don't need this anymore, at least for now. All right. Then we're going to take our dough. Okay, it's already thawed out, ready to go. Okay. This is I believe it's a 12-ouncer. So this is going to work well with this 16-inch pan. Okay. We're going to take some flour, sprinkle a little on your countertop here. Okay. Not much. Don't go crazy. Alright. I'm going to take the dough. It's on the ball. If you don't know how to make it in a ball form, you literally just go under, squeeze it, turn it. Squeeze it, turn it. Squeeze it, turn it. Just like this. And it'll form into a nice ball. Okay? Once you're in the ball, put it down. Okay? Perfect ball. And we are going to press down on the sides. Down on the sides, turn it, down on the sides, turn it, press down on the side, turn it, press down on the side. We're going to keep going. Now, if you don't have a smooth countertop, so I know some apartments, they may not have smooth countertops, you may not have to turn the dough, just move your fingers, okay, like this. It's probably the easiest way. But you're going to make sure that you have a big lump in the center and you are really just going to work the sides, okay? Once you get it out, you're going to work the sides and do a little slower. Work the sides, and if your fingers get a little sticky, my fingers are sticky right now, just take a little dough. a little flour, sprinkle your fingers, and get back to work, okay? Okay, so once you do that, okay, flip the dough around. Do the same things. We're going to do a little bit from the center. We're not going to ever go directly here, okay? Because we want that center to be solid, okay? So just keep working it around. Working it around. Working it around. Slow it down. Working it around. Okay, once you got a new size for the dough, take a little bit more flour, sprinkle it, rub it on your hands, flip it over. Now, when you do that, when you sprinkle flour on your hand, when you pick the dough up, you're literally putting more flour on the bottom, okay? So you don't need that much flour. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna spread it out again, create a new size. Okay? Create a new size. Okay? Don't worry about that. I'm at home, so you're gonna hear some sounds. That was my dryer. All right, so in this case, we need a little flour, but not much. Do the same thing. Now, at each time, we're going to press a little bit from the center, but we're never gonna go from the center and push out, okay? So just push a little bit from the center. We wanna keep that center nice and strong, okay? Each time it's spreading and it's spreading and it's getting bigger and it's getting bigger. All right, so this time, again, I'm not answering that because it's more important to help you guys. Like I said, we're not going from the center. See? You can pull this out if you see one side's a little uneven. Just pull it on out. It's absolutely fine. You can do that. Once your dough gets to about this size, you can start pulling. It's not a problem. I like to press down. When you get a little more fancy, you could pick it up and twirl it around and all that good stuff. But right now, we'll just leave it like this. Go around. So now, you got your dough. Nice round circumference. We are good to go. So now, we're going to take a pan. And if you can see, you can literally put the dough right on the pan and it's gonna go straight to the edges, okay? So the dough is pretty durable. So we're gonna take it and start from the edge and just let it down. And it's okay if you don't get it perfect. I don't get it perfect a lot. And just make sure it's touching the corners so you can get a nice crust. All right. Like I said, you don't want flour, we don't. Alright. Center's nice and strong. Good edges. This is something cool to do with your kids. Get them all messied up and everything. Okay, so now we got this all done. Now we're going to take our spoon and our sauce. And I actually, in the package, you should have the right amount of sauce, so you can literally dump it. What I like to do is I like to scoop it. One spoonful at a time. Now, once again, I did not go to culinary school, so I am not a perfect pizza sauce layer. So I just make sure that all the sauce gets covered. All the dough gets covered with the sauce. All right, take a little small spoon on anything. All right. Alright. As long as the job gets done, you're good. Alright, so now we're going to take our Parmesan cheese, spread it all around the dough. The Parmesan cheese kind of gives it a pungent, salty flavor. Just use all that you have. Don't save any. Alrighty. Well, I'm telling you not to save any, and I'm saving some. Alright, now, the cheese. Take your cheese, start from the outer, and work your way in. Alright. Now, take our pepperoni, grab a handful, and literally roll around the pie. Now, these are hand-cut pieces of pepperoni, so they're a little thicker. I think you're not going to have a problem with that. They're really, really good. So they're really not even either, and that's what makes it pretty cool. But each bite, you're going to get some pepperoni. All right. Now, take your herbs, spread them around. Don't save any of those either. Trust me, it's a garnish, but it also helps the pie. And there you go. So now, if I didn't say oven mitt, you need an oven mitt as well. Okay? Look at the bottom of the pie to make sure there's no flour. There's some flour in this case. So just wipe the bottom of the pan. All right. The oven. That is hot. Put your rack at the very, very bottom. Okay, so if you have an electric stove, because that coil, because it's 500 degrees, it'll help it quite a bit. Help it cook pretty fast. Okay. So now, sweating like crazy. So now we're gonna wait roughly 7 minutes, and your pizza should be done. Okay.